What if an individual's vision had the power to redefine a nation's stand in the global arena? Such was the of Nelson Mandela, South Africa's first black head of state and the prime architect of the Rainbow Nation's foreign policy. In 1994, stepping into the presidential office, Mandela faced a daunting task. After decades of apartheid and international isolation, South Africa was like a ship lost at sea. Mandela, however, had a clear vision. He aimed to reposition beloved nation on the global map, not as a pariah state, but as a respected member of the international community. Don't forget to subscribe to the SayPro channel for more insightful content like this. The initial stage of Mandela's journey in foreign policy was the establishment of robust connections with the African continent. Mandela held strong belief in the ideals of human rights and the furtherance of African unity. His instrumental role led to the metamorphosis of the Organization of African Unity into the African Union in 2002, underlining the significance of collective decision-making and bolstered economic ties. Don't forget to click on the subscribe button for the SayPro channel to receive more enlightening content. In addition to his efforts within Africa, Mandela worked diligently to create harmony with both Eastern and Western nations. He adopted a neither East nor West foreign policy, striving for diplomatic relations with everyone, regardless of their political leanings. This approach was, indeed, a marked shift from the Cold Era alignment that was prevalent among most nations. Remember to subscribe to the SayPro channel to continue exploring such insightful content. Mandela's diplomatic relations were not just about fostering ties. He was a stalwart advocate of peace and resolution of conflicts. His administration was instrumental in mediating peace in several African conflicts, including the civil war in Burundi and the controversy between Libya and the West over the Lockerbie bombing. Mandela's approach to these conflicts was founded on dialogue, persuasion, and negotiation, rather than confrontation. On that note, don't forget to subscribe to the SayPro channel for more thought-provoking content. Mandela's commitment to human rights was clearly evident in his foreign policy. He didn't hesitate to voice his opinions about critical issues. For instance, the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, where he defended the rights of the Palestinian people, and the situation in Myanmar, where he demanded the liberation of political prisoners. We'll be diving deeper into such insightful content here on the SayPro channel. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to stay updated. However, Mandela's foreign policy sparked debate. His companionship with leaders as Fidel Castro of Cuba and Muammar Gaddafi of Libya raised eyebrows in the West. But for Mandela, these relationships stood in line with his policy of non-alignment and his dedication to the non-interference principle in other nations' internal affairs. And if you're enjoying this in-depth analysis, don't forget to subscribe to the SayPro channel for more insightful content. In conclusion, Mandela's foreign policy was a reflection of his vision for South Africa and its place in the world. It was a policy of balance between the East and the West, between economic development and human rights, between peace and justice. It was a policy that put Africa at the center, but also acknowledged the importance of global interdependence. Mandela's diplomatic relations were not just about forming alliances, but about building bridges of understanding and cooperation. He was a statesman who sought to use diplomacy as a tool for conflict resolution and the promotion of human rights. His legacy in the field of foreign policy is as enduring as his legacy, the fight against apartheid. For more insightful content like this, remember to subscribe to the SayPro channel. In summary, Mandela's international strategy was centered around remapping South Africa's global standing, nurturing unity across Africa, preserving a harmonious stance towards Eastern and Western powers, and advocating for peace and human rights. His diplomatic endeavors were characterized by his unwavering dedication to dialogue, negotiation, and non-interference, even amidst controversy. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button on the SayPro channel for more enlightening content like this. The narrative of Mandela's foreign policy and diplomatic relationships showcases the might of vision and the valor to uphold one's principles, even when criticism and controversy strike. This story still ignites the spirit of leaders and diplomats globally. And speaking of inspiration, don't forget to subscribe to the SayPro channel for more illuminating content.